If you're watching this video, it possibly means that you've been rejected for the UK Global Talent Visa. Well, you might want to watch this video because I explained a lot of mistakes that some of my clients have made, and I also used one of my clients' rejection as a case study. You might want to watch this video to the end because I will be giving you a free opportunity to contact me on WhatsApp for a free review of your Performa. I'm going to tell you if you should. I'm going to be reviewing your Performa and review all your rejection for free, and I will see what you actually did from all your documents. So first of all, let me tell you how to make an appeal. If you want to make an appeal, if you have been rejected, you would fill up an endorsement review form. It means that you're submitting a review form to the UK Home Office, and the UK Home Office will now send it to technician. And so it's going to be like an email. You will send it like an email to the Home Office, and they would forward it to technician to give them a review back. So you would fill an endorsement review form. I would share. This is how the endorsement review form is. This is how it is, and you would fill up those. You will fill up those spaces that are there. They are limited spaces, so you definitely have to be very concise in how you write your words. Right? You have to be very, very concise with them. You have to ensure that you are putting up your argument in a way that makes sense and it's very short because you don't have space. And now, what I'm going to do today is that I'm going to review one of my clients' rejection Performa, and I will tell you what really happened. And so I'm going to put what I'm seeing here on the screen so that you see it. Yeah. So this is the assessment panel feedback, right? She was definitely she was rejected on all of the categories. So first of all, look at the feedback. Let's go to the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, it said the applicant should not be endorsed for the exceptional promise visa. She has written in her application form that she has been working actively in the digital technology sector for more than 5 years. So she actually have been working in the digital technology sector for more than 5 years, and she applied for exceptional promise. I don't know if she didn't read. She did not read it before she actually applied. It's very clear that if you have less than 5 years of experience, you should go for exceptional promise. But if you have more than 5 years, you should go for exceptional talent. But yeah, she had more than 5 years and she applied for exceptional promise, which was a no-no, right? And they said her CV confirms that she has been working in the digital field since 2017. She has more than 5 years of consecutive experience since October 2017, through when she was made this application in December 2022. Under Tech Nation guidelines, she needs to apply for the exceptional talent route. So she was supposed to apply for the exceptional talent route, but she had to apply for the exceptional promise. I don't know why she actually did that. She has not provided compelling or sufficient evidence to meet the criteria. She has applied under the exceptional, under optional criteria 2 and 3, or C2 and 3. Even if we review the application under the promise pathway, she would still not meet the criteria as her evidence doesn't support her to the standard commensurate with this visa. So what they do sometimes is, if you apply for exceptional talent instead of promise, they would review your application for promise. And sometimes if you apply for exceptional talent and you do not get it, they would review your application for exceptional promise. So the thing is the fact that they will check, at least for the two of them, which one you actually fit. They will check which one you actually fit. So, and if you do not fit for anyone, they will just reject you. But if you fit for one, possibly you apply for exceptional talent, and then your application meets the standard for exceptional promise, they will give you exceptional promise, right? So for in our case, she actually applied for exceptional promise, right? But she had more than 5 years of experience, which means that she's supposed to apply for exceptional talent. But they were still kind enough to review her for exceptional promise pathway, right? So let's continue. So the 3 mandatory reference letter are light on details and do not articulate how and why the applicant is exceptional. So it means that she was really generic in her letter. She was generic. It was light. So you really have to understand how to tell your reviewer, or how to tell your recommender to write some of the things that will show the details of how you meet the exceptional talent or the exceptional promise pathway. That's super important. And continue, she said, and they said, we are unable to see any evidence that the applicant is one of the world's leading talents who is at the forefront of our field. We also note that there is a hint of templating in her letters. So she definitely was templating her letters. What do I mean by templating, right? Her letter followed a particular template. It's not possible that all our recommender would follow the same template. So it means that she was the one that wrote it by herself, and technician was able to find out that. They all follow the similar format. Subject. We also note that there is a hint of templating in her letter. They all follow a similar format. Subject header, to whom it may concern, font as well as sentence construction. Technician doesn't look upon such templated recommendations favorably, and they lead to more questions rather than a confirmation of exceptional talent. So yeah, that's ensure that you're not templating your letters. Very important. Ensure that your letters are not templated. They do not follow the same format in terms of writing and everything. Because if these letters are from different set of people, that means they should bring different set of ideas and different set of perspective to how they are recommending you. So that was one of the reasons why they rejected her. So I'm going to the next paragraph. We note the ESOP grant and increase awarded. So we note the ESOP grant and increase awarded to her, as well as salary increase from her past job. While admirable, they aren't compelling or sufficient to demonstrate exceptional talent by itself. We see no sustained national or international recognition, no publications in influential journal, and no keynote speeches at conferences where she had shaped the direction of the field. We note her contributions to conferences to promote women talent, but it does not meet the threshold or criteria for this visa. We are unable to award the mandatory criteria. So that, from what I see, they actually they reviewed her for the exceptional talent, and they saw that there were no sustained awards, no sustained speaking engagement, and the rest, which is a very important spectrums in the technician application, right? So to the next paragraph. According to OC2, so now they are reviewing OC2. Regarding OC2, she volunteered as a mentor at SCA. Technician guidelines requires a clear selection process for mentors, which this activity did not have. The IDW talk in 2022, while admirable, isn't evidence of how it advanced the field. Further, speaking at technology conference is seen within the industry as part of one's job to contribute to the ecosystem, and not necessarily outside one's occupation. Her blog article she has provided as evidence isn't compelling enough, and we are unable to see a track record in her blogging activity. we are unable to award OC2. So that's one thing they are looking at. It's clear. It's clear that they want to see how much she has been able to sustain her blogging. Yeah, another thing I want to say is the fact that when you say you're speaking at technology events is still more like the mandatory criteria because it is still part of your job, right? But they are saying, what have you done outside your field? Maybe speak to university students, outside some of all these things. So that's one of the things that they are looking at. So yeah, that's it. So the last one regarding OCTG, we are unable to see what is the specific technical contribution the applicant has made. We note our active repository, but it doesn't tell us what are the contributions, what is the impact of those contributions, and the metrics that allow us to assess the impact. While receiving and increasing stock grants is commendable, it doesn't tell us what is the unique contribution made by the applicant that is attributable to her, for which she is being awarded. We are unable to award OC3. So yeah, yeah, it's just very clear that she wasn't able to clearly state her contribution in terms of technical contribution. So she was a technical applicant, like she was a coder, right? And she didn't really show ways in which she had contributed in terms of technical impact. So it's very important that you actually know how to do that. And so yes, all in all, this lady was not recommended. And when she came to me, one of the things that we did was that they had to see everything that she's done, and we reviewed it, and we saw that it was impossible for her to write a review. But it wasn't bad. You can still write a review, but one thing about writing a review is that you cannot add additional documents. So what I just advised her was that she should make a new application. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening to the end. So one thing that you need to see is that you need to know if you would be going for a review or if you would be making a new application, and that's really what I do. So if you send me a WhatsApp message, I would definitely review your Performa and see if we need to do something about it or if we need to make an application. So I can make compelling arguments that you meet the visa. Lots of people in the past have been able to get it even though they didn't get it initially. So yeah, you can send me a message giving you a free review of your Performa. I will be reviewing your Performa and I will tell you what you did wrong in terms of the rejection that was sent to you by Technician. So if you send me a DM on WhatsApp, just go to the description box. You will see my WhatsApp contact me on WhatsApp and just say that yes, I got you from YouTube. Yes, you'll be eligible to get that free review. Also yes, so till we see some other time, cheers.